I'm sure you know that it's not ideal to read a speech or a presentation verbatim. However, sometimes for political or legal reasons you have to. Also, if it's an emotional scenario, such as a eulogy, it can help you to keep control of the emotions if you're focusing on the words rather than the content. Today we're going to look at 5 simple tips to help you read from a speech or a presentation verbatim, have the impact you want, and still keep that connection with your listeners. Tip number 1, make sure that your font is nice and big. This sheet here is in size 16 font and in double line spacing. Second tip, you'll notice that the bottom 1/3 of the page here is blank, and that allows you, if your script is on a podium, to read your script without having to bend your chin down too far, which ultimately can end up in you losing that connection with your audience. Next tip, don't have your pages stapled together. Have them nice and loose so that you can put page 1 and page 2 side by side on the podium. When you come to the end of page 1, gently slide page 2 across on top of page 1, and that allows you to go between pages with the minimum of distraction. Next tip, when you come to the end of a sentence, scoop up the last few words so that you can look out and make really good eye contact with your listeners at that point. Tip number 5, maybe you might consider underlining words you're going to emphasize, or putting in little hand symbols where you're going to make a gesture, or maybe even a smiley face where you're going to smile when it's appropriate. Bonus tip, wherever you can, avoid reading verbatim. Just have cue cards with trigger words that will allow you to speak around your topic, come across as more of a conversation than a presentation, and ultimately appear more natural.